Here it is, the 2024 Aprilia RSV4-1100, 217 horsepower. Stick with me, you don't want to miss this. The first thing you'll notice is this gorgeous TFT screen. We're going to start out in street mode. Let's get this thing started up. This bike actually has a Akrapovic slip-on it. I believe they took the converter off of it. This is a brand new bike. It's got 2 miles on it. Let's get out there and get going. It does have a quick shifter and a blip shifter. Man, huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki that allows me to ride all this stuff. They have been so gracious this year. Huge thank you to them. Man, this is a bad boy right here. Hopefully this Insta don't bounce so much to where you can't get this this video. Here we go. Always somebody coming in. This is a new bike, so we're not going to treat it like it's on the track. Let's go through some of this stuff, and I will have a video at the end, more toward the end of this video, where Bike World talked to Aprilia's factory about the intended, you know, what you're doing with these bikes, and they know these bikes are being raced, and do they cover them under the warranty. This bike does have a 24-month warranty. So, is that, man, that V4 is awesome. This bike makes 217 horsepower at the crank. I believe it makes about 96 foot-pounds of torque. I will tell you, my feet are kind of high on the pegs. This is about a 33-inch seat height, and I'm kind of not tippy-toeing, but I'm not flat-footed. Let's take a left here. This thing is going to make instant power. Make sure I'm getting all this in the viewfinder. Yep, we're good. Oh my gosh. Also too, I've got a Brentune link. Used to in the past, people said that these run warm. You can get a flash for this, and it will bring this bike from, about 190 at the wheel to 201 at the wheel with the Brentune flash. You can also turn down the temp on the radiator fan, so running hot wouldn't be a problem. Most of that stuff in the old days with the Aprilia has been fixed. This is a 24 model. The front suspension is Sachs. This is not the factory model. I was supposed to ride a factory model, and they sold it right in front of me, which is cool. I mean, somebody got that bike. We may at some point go back and ride that. If they get another one in, they should. But huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki that allows me to ride this stuff and do these reviews for y'all. They are the South's biggest dealer with Aprilia, Kawasaki, and Suzuki. And they're not married to any of these bikes, so if you want to buy one and you got the wherewithal to buy one, they're going to sell it to you. Man, these front brakes are perfect. These are Brembo brakes, Brembo calipers, 320 millimeter rotors. Oh yeah, y'all hear? You probably can't hear that pipe, but you do have clutchless shifting. I don't know why I'm using, and blip shifter down. So you can see the gear selector there. We'll go up, third, fourth, and then down. No hands. Anyways, man, what an awesome bike. This bike right here is a 24 model. It's got a 2-year warranty. It's got the Pirelli SP courses on it. It's like a $450 tire. They're super sticky, and they're basically for the track, and that's totally cool. They come from Aprilia. This bike comes from Aprilia with these tires on it, so they know what's going to happen with this bike. It does have cruise control, which is unbelievable. I think you have to be above 40 to use the cruise control, and we're not. Oh my God, this torque. That's 3,000 on the tachometer. But let's get around this guy. Oh man. Oh, wow. This bike is nothing to play with. Like I said, Brentoon makes a tune for this, a 50 state legal tune, and you should be seeing their graphic and my code for that discount. But it is a 50 state legal tune. It will lower your fan temps, and it'll give it it'll put it at like 201 horse at 93 octane at the back wheel, and like 94, 96. Woo! Man, that's a bad cat daddy from Cincinnati right there. That sound. Oh yeah. I mean, everybody's seen the videos on these. This bike is basically a MotoGP level, with the exception of some stuff, but all the engineering on this bike come from MotoGP. So, and you see, Aprilia is tearing MotoGP up right now. I mean, they're winning some races. And this has a 6-axis IMU, but it's got lane sensitive slide control, all that. We're in street mode. We're going to put it up to user mode, which is this bottom button right here. Let's go right here. Well, let me stop. Not doing that right. I'm not sure. You can leave a comment. There we go. User, let's see, street, sport, user. User's where you can adjust everything. I'll show you on user what all you can adjust. Aprilia engine management, Aprilia engine brake, Aprilia traction control, Aprilia wheelie control, Aprilia, let's see what that one is. ALC, Aprilia launch control, ABS. You do have some buttons here to where you could go up and down on the killed it. You could go up and down on the ABS as you're racing on the track or going down the road. I'm going to go up here and jump off of this bike and show you all the killer stuff about it. Man, y'all hear that? Woo! This thing is ugly. I'm going to show you the slip-on that's on it, which you might have seen it in the be careful going around this truck. Oh yeah. Hey, it's for real, man. This is a for real deal. I would love to just pin this bike, but it's brand new. It needs to be really broke in. It does have a 2-year warranty, but still, this is a $20,000 bike. This bike is $18,899. So somebody will buy this bike. The Aprilia RSV4 factory has the electronic suspension, which you could go in the dash and adjust the suspension, make it softer, harder, whatever. And also with that suspension, it's Öhlins. It's the second generation of Öhlins technology as far as what's in the brain of the ride control. Let's get off of it up here. Man, super easy into neutral. Let's get off here. You can see that steering stabilizer down in there. You might not be able to see it, but we'll turn it off so you can hear me talk over it. But look at this thing, man. Beautiful bike. This bike actually has a tinted screen on it. I believe they took the converter off. They put the acro on there, which is $1,200. It does have the winglets. It comes with the winglets. and I don't know if you can see that. I'll get to the front of it. Also too, when you do that flash from Brentoon, you can actually move your blinkers into here, and those would go away if you wanted to. I think you could have both of them going as well. If you did away with the mirrors, you could put your blinkers in there. It'll come in that flash. But look at this, man. Look at that. I tell you what is cool to me is this shelf here. It looks like a shelf. And I don't know if you can really see that. But man, 320 millimeter rotors, floating rotors, the best Brembo brakes. You've got your braided lines on there. Brembo master cylinder, which is totally adjustable. You can adjust the lever inside and out. It comes with this also. This does have a tail tidy kit. Look at that bat wing. It kind of reminds me of a bat wing. See if we got that. And then those blinkers. And it tucks that license plate up underneath there. And I'll tell you something about that. That's the only, you leave a comment, that's the only add-on you can put on a bike. It'll tuck that plate up under there. That add-on will pay for itself, because if you're near a tollway, no more tolls. It won't bill you. It can't get a picture of your license plate. But anyways, Diablo Super Corsas, 255 17s. Look how wide that tire is. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Tell me that ain't a sexy looking bike. Look at the winglets. Make sure I'm getting that in there. Look at those winglets that supply like 30 foot-pounds of downforce. Your clutch adjustments there. Cruise control plus minus, you set it, and then turn it. You can go down or up by 1 mile-an-hour increments. But look at this thing, man. This bike is a 2024 RSV 1100. It's $18.99. The add-ons are like $2,000. They're already done. LED blinkers, we'll turn that off. Here's your high beam right there. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful bike. 120/70 17 Diablo Super Corsa SPs. The front, you've already got your, it looks like it's got, maybe it's not a radiator guard. Looks like it's got an oil cooler guard right there. I appreciate you watching. I do a video every week. Plano, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Aprilia. All their information is in the description of my video. Leave a comment if you know anybody that's owned one of these, or want to say hello. I answer all the comments myself. But man, thank y'all for what you do.